Producer Trevor Macy, we had heard of each other for many years, and had a mutual friend in director Mike Flanagan, and so I got my manager got a call from him one day that director Stacy Title and writer John Penner would love to have me involved in the Bye Bye Man. So basically, it was they were out of town, and I went to Trevor's office so we could Skype with Stacy and John Penner. So I met them like this, you know. I kind of met them doing that. Hi, oh, you guys look great. You having fun back with the family? Good, yeah. So we had a talk though, but you know, like any film, it all starts with a script, I think. And when I read the script for this, you know, I get offered a lot of horror films, and I don't want to boast about that, but a lot of them are formulaic and you know, oh, we're a bunch of naked teenagers having sex in the woods, and here comes Doug Jones to kill all of us one at a time. I get offered that a lot. This one had so much psychological layers to it, so many layers to it that it interested me. It kept my mind active while reading it, and hopefully it will keep the audience's mind active while watching it, with just the psychological torment that these kids are going through. And their relationships and how they just disintegrate in front of you on film. With this and with the backstory of the Bye Bye Man, that just really interested me to his backstory and wanting to, you know, this movie touches on his backstory, which sounds tragic and sympathetic. And if I'm going to play the bad guy in a movie, I really appreciate playing one that has a sympathetic origin or that I can feel something for, because if I can connect with him, then I can play him well, you know. And even though he's doing dastardly horrible things, like I don't think anybody wakes up in the morning and says, I'm going to be evil today. I think even evil characters are just trying to find a way to survive like anybody else. They're making bad choices along the way, yes. The Bye Bye Man makes some terrible choices, but I think he's trying to make up for, you know, some horrible history in his own life, and yeah, yeah, and I think anybody can relate to, you know, bad things happening to good people, and how do we come out of that, and so a movie like this can actually be empowering, and not only entertaining and terrifying, but it can be empowering too. As the character played by Douglas Smith finds etched in the bottom of a nightstand drawer, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, the Bye Bye Man. He said it out loud, so oops, he let the cat out of the bag. So the cat would be me as the Bye Bye Man showing up. So basically, if you say the Bye Bye Man's name, he shows up. But unlike other horror films where he shows up and does this, yank, 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 he shows up and does this. Aha, right, there's a difference. He gets into your head, he gets into your psyche, and so that this poor college kid starts seeing things that aren't there, and not trusting his own eyes, not trusting his own instincts, and then his girlfriend, played by Cressida Bonus, and their friend, all these roommates, also played by Lucien Laviscount. The three of them really are the crux of the story, and the relationship between the three of them, and how it gets polluted by the Bye Bye Man's influence. Director Stacy Title is a gift to actors. She so understands our process. And of course, she being married to the lovely John Penner, who also is a writer, actor himself, and they're a very collaborative team together. And I just, Stacy, though, she will come to you, and when she's face to face with you, you feel something. All she can give me 2 words on set, and I'll know her intention and what the emotion that she's trying to convey to me to get out. The fact that we were brought in to this lovely Cleveland location a week early is a luxury on film shoots. They wanted that week ahead of time so we could rehearse, so we could get into our environment and get into our characters. not only with makeup tests and fittings and things like that too, but to start living and breathing these characters, not just knowing them, but living and breathing them. And Stacy is a director who inspires living and breathing, not just acting.
He's real. If you say his name, or even think it, he'll come for you.
Don't say it, don't think it.
What happened? You're gonna tell me, you know that?
Please don't make me say it.
Don't say it, don't think it. If I tell you about him,
You and your kids, you're all dead.
A house off campus with John Henry and a live-in girlfriend.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
You ready for this?
What the hell is that?
What is it?
There's something happening.
He's found us.
Who?
don't think it, don't say it. The Bye-Bye Man.
And the more you think about him, the closer he gets.
Hey, he's trying to get inside us. Jesus. He makes us see things. He makes us do things.
Don't say it, don't think it.
It spreads like a virus.
Don't say it, don't think it. It could spread everywhere.
I'm not gonna let it happen. Please!
Don't say it, don't think it. We have to help them.
No, it's a trick!
Don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it.
I'm afraid of putting this into your head.
Tell me.
Bye-bye, man.